Hey guys!
Hey, what's going on? How y'all doing?
So we are in the Bang Sun area and we're touring a couple who is from the United States. We have to get more information about where they're from, but we're touring their condo right now and come along for the ride.
What's going on YouTube? Back with another video. We got a lovely couple today. We're doing a condo tour. Would y'all like to introduce yourself?
Oh, for sure. I'm Q.
I'm Shay.
And where y'all from?
We're from Atlanta, man.
Yes.
All right, so this is one of my favorite spots in here. We got a grocery store downstairs, max value, good prices. You really can't beat it. Beats going to Lotus, Big C, all that. You gotta love it. And they don't have a car minimum like 7-Eleven. Spend whatever you want.
We definitely got a car limit on ours. They be like, only pay 200 baht. If you don't got 200 baht, then you can't pay.
Car for everything. Front door, elevator as well. Come on.
Yes, sir. Got that security. Ooh.
Welcome to the Audio Moby. It's so many of these in the city. I was shocked when I seen how many Audios it is. Bro, I counted like at least 6.
I was saying the same thing. I counted like 20, no lie.
And of course you got your drink machines like you got everywhere. Your 7-Eleven machine, your towel bin. And then once again, key for everything. They do not play.
Yeah, that's one of the things I love the most.
Yeah, man. Hey, nobody can get to where I'm at. So this is where all your mail come. You see they always busy. It's a lot of packages that come through here. And then back here you got your bathroom. Oh, your smoke area too if you smoke. All right, so this isn't an official parking garage. The official parking garage is on level 2 and 4. But as you can see, this is the overflow. You know, there's an easy access back into the building.
They have a designated smoking section in this back corner.
Yeah, I used to keep for everything. Right here is an office space. They say you have to rent out everything on the paper, but I've never seen anybody rent it out. It's always empty. You got your projector screen up there too.
So do y'all feel like y'all like this area?
Yes. I will say the last spot that we was in Sukhumvit 71, a little bit more low-key and friendly. This side of town is more of like the working class, so it give you that New York vibe. Like, why you talking to me? A little bit. Overall, can't beat it. Nobody bothers anybody. It is kind of awkward, like being on the elevator and being around people don't like to talk. So I think even if we did know the language, people still be like,
Right.
I just came back and get my grab and I'm going upstairs. Bro. Leave me alone. But you know, overall it's decent though.
But you met friends here?
I've definitely met friends here. Definitely met some Conrads, some cool people. Here, we probably should have went to the 28th floor first, but we'll come back to that. But this is another favorite part of mine. Ooh. Imagine watching the sun come up out this guy and going down. And I took a swim in this pool one time. Babe ain't took a swim yet.
Why don't nobody ever use their amenities?
I did it.
In the pool.
I did it, man.
We do. I'm gonna be honest. We do use our amenities. Like the gym that we're about to show you, we are. Like he said, he's already dived into the pool. Do you want to tell him why?
Man, I was mad as hell. My parlay didn't hit. And I was so almost there. And it was like 7 a.m. I was like, you know what? You always gotta stay up late to watch these games. So it made me mad I ain't hit. I said, I'm going to the pool. She said, really? Yes, really. I was in here at 7 a.m.
I'm in the bed. He over here mad about a parlay. And he's like, I'm going for a swim. I'm like, are you serious? Take your behind to bed. What are you doing? But no, he came and did some laps. He said he really enjoyed it. I mean, can you not 7 a.m. with this view doing
sun was
laps?
coming up. Yeah, it was beautiful, man.
Really nice. Now, we actually gonna hop across this water on these steps to
Okay.
get to the gym so we can show you that.
Okay then. I'm about to say he had to take a dip off the parlay loss.
So this is not traditional, of course, because it's stairs, but it's not the stairs you're used to.
For sure.
I can never get over this view, especially
Yeah, that's
at
beautiful.
night. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think that was my biggest thing, like just being in the condo, being able to just, it's like you can't help but to be at peace, you
And
know, with a view like
grateful.
this.
Being up here is definitely peace.
Okay, so there are some people in the gym, and honestly, the gym is not that big. But in our last condo, we literally only had one treadmill. And my gym regimen is me doing weights and me doing an hour of cardio. So having one, I swear, me and this Thai man used to fight for who's going to get to the gym first
Right.
at the last condo. So here we kind of got another one. We do have to pick a certain time. I feel like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon is a sweet spot for us. Usually it's never nobody in here. The cleaning lady is just finishing up, so I can really get to enjoy the gym. But I come here, lift some weights. This machine allows you to do so much. You can lift, press your back. You really can get a full body. Over here, you got this press, your ab machine here. But this is usually where I stay with these weights, with my little 15 pounds, and then hitting that treadmill. This is down right now, but again, that view on the other side, we can kind of see it over here. I'll show you, but that view as I'm doing my treadmill, thanking God, being grateful, listening to my gospel music, just gets me going every time.
Small but effective.
It was the same way at our building, like, man, can I just get on the machine? Like, what time do I gotta come in here?
All right, back to our unorthodox walkway. All right, so instead of taking the elevator, because it takes a minute for it to come back up way up here, we'll just hit these stairs one time. This is under construction. It's a outside library, so they're gonna put chairs and stuff up here, But right now it's under construction. But I think it's pretty dope. We could read books on the top floor, Sip you some coffee or something. Coco got me in the chokehold. All right, so down the spirals. As you can see to your left, people are working on schoolwork, work, whatever it may be. It's pretty decent in here. And they have a solid book collection also. So I don't know if you would call that a co-working space. I think you would, but
I would call it that.
yeah, like I said, good book collection. Sit down, chill. As you can see, nobody's making noise. Everybody's come for a peace of mind. Our rooms are already small, so I think this is pretty dope to escape. This is a connection to what I just showed you guys upstairs, the outside sitting area. They got one down here too. You know what I mean? Read, relax, whatever you want to do. And this, we use this at least once or twice a month. Voila. That's how we wash our clothes. We actually we have a problem with getting changed. We don't have no change machine in here. But luckily, it's Bangkok. Everything is everywhere. You can go right downstairs, walk about 200-300 feet, and then there's another laundromat where you can get your change from. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Put in 100 baht, 200 baht, whatever. They give you a change, so you can come up here, you can wash. And they also, this never works for us, but it's supposed to be detergent and stuff like that.
I've never seen one of those before.
Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't work for us. I don't know, but the store we showed y'all earlier, we just got detergent from there.
Another thing that I noticed, like you see the screen isn't on, they keep everything unplugged.
Oh.
So you plug it up, but even when we plugged it up, it didn't press out anything. But sometimes these already have some stuff in there, so you can use them. It looks like they're pretty empty today. But it's about 50 baht, 50 to 60 baht to wash, which is the down one, and then 50 to 60 baht to do the dry. And these two are the 60s because they're a little bit bigger. So it's kind of similar to the States. You have some different sizes. So same thing right here.
Yeah, no, that makes sense with the unplugging. Like, how early do they close down your amenities and stuff?
11.
11.
Yeah,
Yeah.
11 p.m. Yeah, and right over here you got your drinking water machine too.
Okay.
We haven't used that yet, but I've been seeing it. We just get our bottles and keep it pushing. It's useful, you know. But yeah, all amenities. 11 o'clock. Like the pool, the gym.
Yeah, I think that's
think
they
that's
big
that,
on
right?
conserving energy. It's the same way at ours too.
Hopefully we never have to hit these stairs and stuff. You know what I mean? But yep. So we've shot in a couple of videos in here.
Okay.
I love this spot. We have a receptionist desk, but I never see a receptionist in here. You got foosball over there, and then you have a couch. You got a couple of sitting areas. Nobody uses these. Like you might like the other day we shot a video up here. We seen there was a lady laid out up here just chilling, but you hardly see anybody using amenities except for the library that we just came from, the co-working space. You'll see that a lot more. You'll see more people in there than everywhere else. But I use it, so hey, cool. I'm with it. You know what I mean? And then around here, you have a TV that we haven't used yet, and a nice ass pool table, right?
Now,
There's
this
only
is
one
fly.
thing about this pool table. I ain't never seen the balls. Not one time.
Or the sticks. Oh, okay. I see the sticks
but
over there.
the sticks back there. But we're gonna keep talking about views because this is all the way around.
Well, y'all might have to. Y'all might have to rent them out.
We might have to.
Yeah,
We might
yeah.
have to.
We have to rent ours out too.
Cool. Yeah, because we have a list of everything that we have to rent out. We just never rent shit out. So
Yeah.
they probably got to rent out the foosball ball too.
For sure. Yeah, they keep them in like plastic containers
Make
for
sure
us.
that
Okay,
whoever,
most definitely.
sign it out, returns it.
Yeah, Thailand Condo for dummies. For shit show. Okay, then once again, we're gonna always talk about the view. This it's amazing. 28th floor. Can't beat it.
At night.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. At night it's amazing. At night it's better because everything is lit up.
Were y'all paranoid of being up so high, hearing about the earthquakes and stuff?
Nah, because we figured that was their first time having that in so many years.
Right, like 30-something
Yeah,
years.
it's like
that.
what's the chance of it happening again this year? And I actually experienced an earthquake before in LA. So
Okay, same.
yeah, you
But
know,
they're like kind of small. Like they kind of
yeah,
baby.
it was like I was pointing to the gas station. It was like 5 seconds, like boom, boom. I went in, everybody was laughing. Oh, that was a quick one. I'm
Yeah.
like, the ground moved. What the hell they laughing about?
Yeah, that ain't normal.
The ground moved. And that was back in I want to say 2012.
Yeah. But it's like, even though, the earthquake happened, a lot of the buildings held up pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, they did. You see a little cracks here and there, but obviously the infrastructure did what it was supposed to do.
Right, for sure.
I think that's why the garden right here and the library is closed down because of the earthquake. So it did do a little bit of damage, and I think you can see in some of the condos, depending on, you can see a little bit of damage. But thankfully, like you said, it held up pretty well. But now we're gonna go to the condo. Now, it's always funny to people watch. I'm there. You be watching people dig up their nose and everything.
Shame on y'all.
But this is the first time that I think I've ever seen like cameras in the elevator.
Right.
When we first got here, that kind of drove us like, hold on, bro, what kind of, like, is this Saw? Like, we don't know what's going on, but they actually have cameras everywhere. So
What would y'all say is your favorite part about the whole condo?
the 29th floor for sure. The gym, the pool, the view, and the view from the room. Also, this place right here gives a lot of space to be creative.
Mine is the room. And when we show you the balcony, ours is different from pretty much everybody else.
Okay.
So mine is the room, and that view at night, you can't beat it with a baseball bat.
Make you feel like I'm preparing for world domination.
Right?
Motivation.
My least favorite thing is these elevators. I was like, I don't know, baby. Maybe we need to do a low rise because waiting on these elevators, and like he said, the elevator went down. He got stuck on the elevator. I'm waiting for him in the gym, like, okay, I'm done.
It was like 15 people up here.
I'd be freaking out. I ain't gonna lie.
No, I was just laughing. Everybody's making jokes. It was smooth.
Thank God it was him and not me. Oh, like I said, some of the damage.
Oh yeah, I think
But very minimum.
most places got that.
Very minimum. Also, these hallways. Look how dark and echoey it is. I'll be like, all right now. But look how you enter.
So you gotta use your
She's not gonna get it in.
use this, and then you hit your car. Voila.
Take out them shoes, respect that, you know what I'm saying? Ew.
I know the condos are real tiny, so I'm like, let her get in. So yes, as I was saying, my favorite spot is closed in, y'all.
I love this. This is so cute.
It is closed in. We have had dinner here. You can open this up.
Oh my god, that's a vibe. It feels like you're like at a restaurant, like a fancy restaurant.
It's so nice.
Yeah, I never seen one of these before closed in like that. That's
And as you can see, like, no other condo really has this. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. And again, at night, even better. It's just lit up. You see the cars. Really get to enjoy it. Really get to enjoy
This is
it.
so
yeah, that's dope.
I really love this.
Yeah, that's fire.
So there's a couple of things that we wanted to make sure we had.
Okay.
When we picked our other spot, because like we said, this is an Airbnb. We chose to do Airbnbs for several reasons. One of the reasons being is we wanted to explore different parts of the city without being locked into a contract, because then if we don't like it, if something goes wrong, we didn't want to do that. So that was the main reason for wanting to do an Airbnb, and also just wanted to be able to explore the city. But y'all know these couches be so tiny. So when we look for our next place, it needs to be big. Babe, let's show them how big this is. We little people, but
Oh yeah.
we little people,
Y'all
but
lit.
for real. And
It pulls out.
it pulls out into a bed.
Oh yeah, that's tough.
It pulls out into a
Our
bed.
couch is like half of this, literally.
Yes.
That's like a cushion.
Real quick.
You know what I'm saying? Demonstration. You
But
know
it
what I'm
pulls
saying?
out goes out like so.
Oh.
Put some cover down, whatever. Boom, 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 boom.
Our first month staying here, we literally only slept here.
Yeah, that's fire.
And right here, and most places don't have TV, which we didn't mind in the room because when at home we didn't have a TV either, and we loved our couch, so we would fall asleep watching Thailand YouTube videos on the
Exactly.
couch,
Yeah.
right
Got the
here.
game system and stuff.
Entertainment system.
What
For
you be
sure.
playing, man? What you let them know what you play?
I've been I just ran Red Dead Redemption back.
Okay.
So I'm about to beat that one more time. I ain't bought no new game, so NCAA.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm big on college football, so I play that a good bit. When I play the game, I probably play the game like once or twice a week, maybe. I'm not
If
sure.
that.
If that, yeah, I'm barely playing it. We editing videos, man.
For sure.
That's it.
But so yeah, 2 eyes. This we tried to use it, but it wasn't working for us. Come to find out, the water wasn't on. So I guess the maintenance man before we came in turned the water off.
They do that a
Turn it
lot.
back
They
on.
unplug everything.
Yeah, so
They said we gonna preserve
Which
it.
is smart.
I can respect that. But the lady who owns this spot, much love to her, because look at everything she has in here. She
Yeah,
got
she got y'all stuff
coffee. She got the toaster. You ain't got no ovens. You got conventional though.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got this. You got the air fryer. You got pots, pans. You got even in here. You know what I mean? Like she has a lot of stuff. Like she put a lot of stuff together. She got the whole cutlery set, microwave, cooking utensils. That's one thing I can say I love about Thailand so far. No matter where you go, everything is there that you need. So it ain't nothing like being in the States, moving to a new spot, and now you got to worry about not only the deposit and everything else, but now we got
I gotta furnish this mug.
So we sleep on the air mattress for a month, trying to figure out what we're gonna do with furniture. So I respect Thailand for that for sure. It's small in here, but it is a lot of space. As far as like look up here,
Storage.
yeah,
Lot of storage.
right here it's a lot of storage space. Storage space here. Oh, yeah, I found my ketchup too. I got a big jaw.
You got the Heinz? Okay, okay.
The big.
Gotta
guy,
get the
yeah.
Heinz, that big John.
A smooth $3, you know. And then up there space, and then
Refrigerator.
oh yeah, the refrigerator.
We had a small behind refrigerator.
Oh my goodness.
The last one we had a
love
small
this,
one.
guys.
And we just stocked up too. So eggs is big thing of our diet. We eat eggs like a mug. And
So do
then
y'all find yourselves eating out a lot or cooking?
50-50. 50-50. We cook a lot too. We got chicken and salmon and beef. We got vegetables. Look real quick. I haven't tried these yet, but I heard where they at. There they go. They come in these little plastic things. I heard that these were the best eggs. I mean, not best apples.
Yeah.
In Thailand, we're gonna see. You should
What
buy
are they
them too.
called?
I don't know. I just know what they look like. I don't know what they call.
Wait,
What
let's
they call
look
that?
at it.
We'll know once we see the packaging.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
we threw it away.
Yeah, we do it. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's too small in here. It's too small in here. And this also.
My favorite.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd be doing that every day.
Okay,
Yes.
then.
got to.
For sure. That's what we was about to ask. Do y'all deal with dust? Is it like super dusty in y'all condos? Okay.
You gotta deal with two things because the trash is up around the corner. So deal with gnats, especially if you don't wash your dishes, take your trash out every day. You're gonna deal with gnats and you're gonna deal with dust. And I see why they take their shoes off at the door because this stuff gets dirty real fast. So
Right.
I don't know what that is, a rice cooker
Or a pressure cooker.
Okay.
I'm gonna use it though. I don't know what it is.
Make some
That's what we
oxtails.
did.
Yes. So now, like she says, our happy place. So this is the bedroom. She did it up with the decor, which is a plus and minus because I do feel like some of the decor does take away for some of the room, the space that you have in here. But you know, I'm an aesthetics girl, so I really love the aesthetics. And a big thing is in our last Airbnb, there wasn't a place for us to put our desktop. We brought our desktop and our laptop with us. So we needed a workstation. So this provided a workstation for us. We had it on the table last time. And that kind of got in the way with dinner time and stuff. And as you can see, our big suitcases, we did not have room anywhere to store that. Now, this is empty. We do have clothes and shoes in here.
You don't want to open that. It's just clothes everywhere. I don't know why you open that.
Oh, yeah. You did just kind of throw it. Someone didn't fold up his laundry. He threw it in while I folded up mine.
Like my
She be like, fold your clothes. Why you throwing everything in? It ain't that
hang
deep.
it up.
It ain't that deep.
And it does have some more storage space and drawers and stuff in here as well that we did do as well as in here. And she actually, you know, kind of like stocked us up a little bit, gave us some goodies
Nice.
down here. And then the rest are our empty drawers. We ain't gonna show you that. It's not like a little underwear and stuff. But yeah, some nice stuff here. And lastly, it's the bathroom. We'll show you that.
That's in the cut.
Nah, this is a dope aesthetic though.
That is in the cut.
I hate the lighting in the bathroom. Girls, you know,
I love it.
it's so dark.
It's so cute in here.
Thankfully, I don't do makeup. I don't do makeup hardly ever unless I'm going out. So
Eyebrows and that's it.
right.
That's it. Literally eyebrows.
But yeah, I do love the bathroom. I love that she gave us a dirty clothes hamper. That was wonderful. And we even got a month of free cleaning. So after our first month of being here, yes, we got well, not a month of free cleaning, a one-time free cleaning. So after a month of being here, we had them come in and clean the place, and you know they always do a top tier, really good job. So we appreciate it. We love that they have an AC unit in here and in the living room. Our living room AC unit
It's
did
hard
go
to go
out,
back
so that's
there.
actually why we moved to the bedroom
hard
instead
to
of
go back
sleeping
home.
out there. But she quickly, we let her know within a day or two. Well, actually, the day of, she had somebody out here. They couldn't fix it. The next day, she had somebody else. They fixed it. On it. Love that. But yeah, that is our place. Cozy, but we be on top of each other all day, every day. So it's enough space for us, and we really, really love it.
Yes.
Oh yeah. How many bags did y'all have in total coming over
6.
here?
We bought 6.
Not enough.
So if you look that way, you see those 2 suitcases right there? There's 2 carry-ons inside those 2 medium suitcases. And then in our bedroom, you see we have one on each side. We have our big guys. We still living out of suitcases on the low. But right here, and then another one over there. So yeah, total of 6. And like she said before, we brought our desktop with us. We bought both our laptops. We bought my studio equipment. We bought clothes, blankies. We pretty much 80%, 85% of our life we got rid of.
Yeah.
15% that was important, we kept it.
Only one big suitcase of clothes. I'm about to go shopping. Period. I need some more clothes, especially when you're doing videos. I'm like, dang, I'm wearing the same things.
Bruh, we
But
was talking
no.
about the same thing. We was like, bro, we gotta.
Do something. We need to go shopping. I need to go shopping. Yes.
I mean, we can start it off like that. I mean, if you want to ask the question that you was asking.
Yeah, so what I was saying is, especially because I feel like these type of areas, it's not very touristy. We're constantly getting looks. You can tell, I personally feel like you can tell when somebody's talking about you. And, you do get some people that are genuinely nice. Like, we met this young lady named Cece, love her down. She's even, she did an interview on our, YouTube.
Oh, I seen that one.
Yes,
Yep.
and then she was like, let's go to massage suits. Like, love her down. She's a general, like, sweetheart. But you do get people. Earlier, we was in the store and we was grabbing some vegetables to go with our meat. And, there was the ladies talking, and he was like, I asked him, did he want to grab something? And he was like, nah, let's grab it. Let's get out of here because they over here talking. And we knew she speak English. So we wanted to be known that you can, that, like, we know that you're discussing us. And he was like, I know when I grab my beers, they're like, this black man drinking his beers, even though we're not that.
Yeah.
So I do think that we get that perspectives. But honestly, I feel like black people are hated everywhere. And no matter where you go, we're hated by our own kind. So it comes with the territory. And I do feel like we are not, even on our channel, we had somebody be like, oh, I didn't know they had African thugs and African gangsters.
They are so Twitter finger happy on the comment section. It's so crazy, but you can't even pay that any mind because
And we don't.
a lot of people project. So that's where that comes from. And we kind of had a mental check and just try to check ourselves like, why are we know who we are. Why are we paying attention to what they're saying and things of that nature? I do get a lot of stares. I even had a lady record me while we were on the subway, and I was just like, I am a person.
That's why we cannot wait to learn the language because, baby,
I
check them with grace.
No, seriously.
I do think it's 50-50. You know, I do think you have the people who they stare and it might not be something that's necessarily rude in their culture, or it can be intriguing. You know, especially for a small child who's never seen a person with this skin complexion. But sometimes I do get the sense that a lot of those stares are like, I guess malicious is the word that you could use. Anywhere it's going to be some form of like prejudice. It is what it is. And even when it comes to like the YouTube comments and stuff like that, like that just come with the territory. Like, of course, we didn't know we was the only ones, but it's different when it's you. You know what I'm saying? Like when you turn from being the consumer to the producer of the content.
Man, we warned ourselves before we got started. We said, well, you know this comment section is going to be crazy. But you can never prepare yourself for it till you're actually in it. And most of the stuff I let go, but certain things, I'll be on their ass.
So y'all respond.
Certain things, not
I'll
everything.
be trying not to respond so much. He be like, no.
Like, oh, I just want to say, I'm like,
Just let me
killing
type
with
back.
kindness.
But even when I do it with grace though.
Yeah.
So I'm not disrespectful. I forget what one guy had said something. Oh, he was basically saying because I open up all our videos by saying what it do, like what it do, my beautiful people. And he said, what it do, put in quotation marks, and was like, I tried to escape my people ignorance, but I guess I got to move to Europe now. So I had to like,
Okay.
So I'm like, bye. But I'm like, what's ignorant about what it do, like.
Yeah.
And he was like, see, you don't even understand. I'm like, no, it's not anything, but you should
Elaborate.
elaborate for one, but you see people who look like you and you see they're being positive and they're doing something that's not malicious, take your word.
Yeah.
They're doing something that's not malicious and not hindering anybody. You treat them with love and treat them with grace, man. You sound like you're a hater,
And the crazy thing, that was the interview with CC. Like, nothing about that gave gangster, nothing about that gave, ignorant or anything like that. So you have to know when to let it just roll off your chest because now you're just talking out the chest.
Like, I know y'all overall question was, do they like us being here? Like, what did she think?
I think she gave, the...
QC answer?
Yeah. And also, it's just not in her nature.
Yeah.
You can just tell it's not in her nature. When we first met her, we met her while she was at work. And we talked to her like 5 5 to 15 minutes. Like, we spent a lot of time talking. Then we came back to her job and was like, hey, we lost your number, but we wanted to do an interview. And she was like, yes, let's do it.
That's what's up.
So I don't know if it was just her. I know she knows some people that may be like that, but for her it wasn't that way. And she spent time in America, so her perspective is probably going to be a lot different. But he has met some Thai gentlemen here, and I think the other guy, he's Thai and Italian, and he was like, yeah, racism is definitely here. So we know that it is a thing, and it is what it is, but I feel like who we are as a people and how we present ourselves and how we talk, and once you get to know us, you're like, oh, they're clearly not whatever I thought they were. And we do get that often. I mean, being in America alone, people would be like, oh, I saw you and I heard you, and it's not what I expect.
Yeah.
So once you come with your character, and my husband is like big on his character and showing grace and being respectful, because honey, I'll give it to you every day. I don't care.
That's that Libra, y'all.
Yes, like if you want to go there, we could go. And he's like, no, we're not going to do that.
Oh my
we're
God,
always
it's the
going to be
same.
respectful.
We the same way.
Always. So I appreciate him for that.
I think you said 50-50. I'm going to give him more grace. I'm going to say 70-30. I run into more. If I walk by somebody and say Sawadee Ka, or she does Sawadee Ka, most people smile back and say it back.
Bow.
You got the other people who will look and they'll stare and bat their eyes a little bit. But for the most part, it's good people out here. Thailand the Thai people are very easy people.
For sure.
They're very easygoing. They just want to get their money on real quick, eat good food, you know what I mean? And family, land of smiles. Everybody's smiling. So.
And I feel like they're very helpful, especially as us tourists don't know where we're going, don't know what we're doing. They're like, oh, well, you just got to go here. Like, even just in the elevator when we came here, he was just like, where are you going? You going up to the purple line? We were like, no, we kind of know where we were going, but he was just so willing to help, So that's something that I really, truly adore, because back home, you're like, why are you talking to me? Or what do you need help with? And it's always an attitude or something like that, whereas here they're just a lot more willing.
Yeah, and I mean, at home in general, at least where I'm from, it's like you really don't speak unless spoken to, or you don't go out of your way to speak to somebody that you don't know if it's not absolutely necessary.
Unless you're me.
Unless you're them.
I'm different.
Because I'm going to come up to you and be
Yeah.
like, hey, how you doing? I don't know the directions to this place. Can you help me?
Yeah.
Like, I'm open.
No, I give unnecessary compliments. It's just the type of person I am. So, and then come on, man, like you in the South. That's what the South is. It's Southern hospitality. So,
sure.
if I see somebody and if I'm walking around, see somebody like their shoes, hey man, I like them shoes. Where you get them from? Okay, yeah, or whatever it may be. I've always been that guy, and that's how you meet new people and connect with different souls.
For sure.
Walking around with your panties in a bunch, you know what I mean? You're gonna be alone all your life. So that's my outlook on life.
That's an amazing outlook to have in the States, but moving abroad is almost necessary if you want to have any type of community and connect with people and start to build your own family dynamic outside of your people back at home.
I definitely do agree, because like they say, family isn't always your blood. It's who you create, who you get close to, who you allow into your circle, and who you want to grow and build with. So I think that's very important, because I've been so many places. It's been easy for me to connect and get to know people and understand that sometimes people are in your life for a season, a reason, or lifelong. Or to take you to the next level in your life, or make you see something. So I love being able to be somewhere and understand their culture and get to know them and just try new things. It's a big world, and sometimes it's really not that big. It's actually very small.
Yeah. Something that we are trying to do out here is create that, not the same aspect that we have back in LA within our friends and family group, but create that same environment out here as well, because we getting older, and then wanting to have kids in the future, we can always look back and say, that was auntie so and so, uncle so and so, and we met them in Thailand, and that was a part of our journey and a part of our story. So it's just something that we are considering more and more and more every day. That so happy to have known y'all and have met y'all, because that could be a part of the process as well.
Ditto. We definitely could back up in LA.
Yes.
I love LA now.
Yes.
Come on now.
Definitely.
Speaking of which, do y'all see yourself going back to the States? You don't know yet?
More and more we spend time here, is just like, nah.
Yeah, like
It's like,
for me, it's just a different level of peace that I get here. Let me just start out by saying I love my country. I love America.
for sure.
That's where our roots at. But it just seemed like for a long time, it's been getting increasingly worse with the government shutdowns and benefits here getting cut. And, however you feel about those things, we just in a time where, a lot of us as Americans are really struggling, and it's hard to survive. And who even want to just be able to do that? You want to live, you want to have time, you don't want to get your back broke by a 9 to 5 all day.
Oh yeah, it's nothing but hustle and bustle out there.
Man. Okay, so speaking of that, how have you guys transitioned from, working in America to working here?
You want me to get on? You got it.
Go ahead.
Like you sticking hard.
Because I had a traditional regular 9 to 5 while I was also trying to pursue my dreams. Very hard to do because when you're, like you said, it was hard to survive out there, just let alone trying to have the moment to pursue your dream. Surviving is difficult out there alone. So now I feel like I need to now here I'm trying to make my dreams help me survive,
Yeah.
I want my dreams to be how I make my income. I want to wake up and live, and that's going to bring income. I want money to flow to me from naturally of me just
Being
living.
you.
Yeah, me living and creating and doing what I want. So now I'm just out here living my dreams. I know I had a prayer. We prayed before we came out here. We said, God, when we come here, we want to be able to just live and make a living off of living. I want to get back into dance. I want to get back into theater. I want to get back into doing certain things.
Yeah.
But then we backpedal. Then we start applying for jobs and like, well, now we got to survive. We have to have income. We have to do this. And then we forgot what we asked God for. So even though we're in what we asked God for, sometimes that worry is still there, but you have to trust and believe that God is still God and he's going to do what he said he's going to do. So that's difficult. So I come from a 9 to 5. That's me all day. His hustle was different from my hustle. So your perspective.
We got a little lucky. My in-laws, they kind of set us up in a good spot. With some passive income.
Which is a blessing.
So we got the whole Airbnb thing. Not gonna get too much into it, but they gave us the leverage a little bit. That's why my respect for them is high, even though we bump heads here and there. But my respect for them is so high because everything she just said and praying for, God gave us that out. It's like, you know what? Here goes a little something, so you can focus on that.
Right.
So that's why I go so hard with these videos and editing and watching them back over and over again to perfect the craft, for the simple fact that you can't ask God for something and not do the work.
Right.
So
Exactly.
you know what I mean? So we got lucky, and at the same time we were very gracious of that, and now we know that we want our lifestyles to be our income. So that's what we're working to.
What was it for y'all that made y'all just go ahead and take that leap and say Thailand is where we want to go? Is where we want to go.
All right, so look.
You want me to?
No, because you
Are you talking too much?
Okay, all good. So last year we were supposed to come for her birthday. Right? We elected not to come. We decided to take a family cruise for Christmas, for her mom's birthday and Christmas. So we did that. We missed it. January came back around, and I was like, hey, yo, would you move? You know what I mean? Because we just kept, and I promised first, I promise we're going to go for your birthday this year, October. We're going for your birthday. And we just kept binge watching.
Research.
And finally, I'm like, yo, would you move to Thailand? And I don't know why I'm thinking she's going to be like, maybe not. But she was like, hell yeah. You know what I mean? She went to school in Germany.
So you got that experience.
Yeah,
And
so-
you also said that you are, you moved around a lot as a child. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so after that, we was okay, cool, we're going to do it. We was okay, when his lease is up, we supposed to move in April.
Of
We
2026.
were supposed to visit in October, see what we wanted, and move in April. Well,
Okay. Go ahead, y'all.
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. You got a question?
What made y'all decide to just jump all in?
Jump all in. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm not gonna get too much.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna show, cause first video you probably watched it. I don't know. You did? You seen it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so I got involved with some things.
Yeah, I did. Okay, now I
some
remember,
some things went crazy, and my wife, we all already knew that I wanted to do it, but my wife was like, "Yo, we're not going back. We're not doing this. We're not doing that. So what you want to do? Like it's all or nothing." I'm like, "Let's go now. Let's do it." You know what I mean? She was like, "Hey, let's go now." So
Okay.
we gave ourselves 60 days.
Okay. He loves to sugarcoat stuff. We got robbed at gunpoint in our house. That happened. If you want the details of what happened, we do have a YouTube channel. We go over it. We just
gonna link
do
that.
it.
We gonna link that. We gonna link that.
Yes,
We gonna
like
link
I hate
that
when people
for
do
sure.
that. I'm a straight shooter. I'm a straight shooter.
He said you gotta add some suspense. You know what
Yeah, I'm
saying?
a straight shooter. That's point blank, period.
Yeah.
But the thing is, even before that happened, we were saying like, "Oh God, if we can pick up and leave today, we out
The
of
weekend
here."
before it happened, we said.
Literally,
Yeah.
The
the
weekend before it happened, we said that. Like I said, it was already a plan. We was gonna finish our lease in February.
Stack, pay off debt.
The month of March, we was gonna move to the city, live in a high rise for a month, and then April we was gonna move here. But all that happened, we was like, fuck it all, cause obviously at that point she don't feel comfortable in the house no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, so we're gonna pay out this lease, which is about 3 months, and then go pay another lease. Nah, we'll just rather go ahead and do it now.
It was already a plan. We already said we was going to do it. But I, in that way, we kind of felt like I said, okay, you said you want to do it. You said you want it. Bye.
Sometimes euphemisms are okay.
I like my shot, just a shot. I don't need the mix.
I'm here with you. I'm here with you. I'm not a sugarcoater.
I'm a straight shooter.
Just give me what it is.
But to answer your question though, we've been long winded. But to answer your question though, that was our
Push.
it was like I said, be careful what you ask God for, man.
Right.
Cause like no, for real, you better be about it. Cause like literally 3 days the weekend before, we was like, but we could move today. We would. Okay,
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we kept saying it.
and then Monday. Okay, nigga, move.
We gonna see what you made of.
Oh my God! So that put y'all to the test. Put y'all back into y'all creative spirits, and so that y'all can move out here and just make a living off of content. So if y'all have time, and I know y'all will, make sure y'all go and follow them and subscribe to their channel and things of that nature. For sure.
I don't use euphemisms on our channel. I'm trying to keep everybody safe around here. Man.
Nah, that's dope, man. I feel like this was
And it wasn't even 60 days, man. Once we decided we was gonna do it, well, it was about 60, cause we just woke up. We didn't have nothing planned. One morning, I woke up. She was like, "When we gonna book our tickets?" I'm like, "Book them now. Like, let's book them right now."
So y'all stuff was like
It was like
ASAP.
quick. Cause I'm a firm believer of. It's hard to sit there and try and map everything out with the end goal. Right. Go ahead and say this the end goal and fill everything else in between. So now that you got it there, you said we was gonna do this and you submitted to it. Now you ain't got no choice but to fill everything in the middle. I know you ain't wasting money.
that's real. That's
you
deep.
ain't wasting money.
We was just talking about that the other night, and I was just telling her, you just gotta know what you want from God. It ain't your job to figure out how it's gonna get there. You just gotta know it's gonna happen.
Yep.
And start messy, and you gonna figure out everything as you go. That's really what it is.
And ask God questions too. I don't know what we went wrong. As us being brought up, like you're not supposed to question God. No, ask God questions. Get some clarity. Understand what's going on. God don't want you out here walking blind. He wants you to trust Him, have faith.
Right.
But ask questions when you're unaware. Ask questions when you don't have the knowledge for, and when you're ignorant to certain things. You never know how you get your answer.
I feel like a lot of people tend to get scared to be vulnerable with God, and that's a huge thing when asking for anything that you want in life, because He know when you're not being truthful or being, He know everything that's on your heart. So if you're just, doing the what's the word, like the surface level things, then we're not getting anywhere.
Right.
So be truthful and be vulnerable and just ask. You gotta ask.
Yeah. And you gotta know, it's okay to be fearful. Just don't walk in fear. Just do it scared anyway.
Don't let it handicap you.
Yeah, don't let it make you paralyze you and sustain in the same spot.
You were scared before we moved?
Yes.
I feel like everybody was scared before they moved.
I was cool as a cucumber.
I was scared because
Like, you weren't scared like a little bit?
Nah.
Okay, amen.
Because my whole thing was I struggled in America before.
Exactly. What's the worst that could
What's
happen?
the worst that can happen right now? We know we got low money coming through. You know what I mean? We know that.
Yeah.
We budgeted before. We ate noodles before. You know what I mean? We know how to move. Like, so it was like, hey, I was more scared of being overjoyful. Like, you know what I mean? That was my fear. Like, am I gonna be like too because I'm a firm believer stand. Don't get too low, don't get too high.
Yeah.
So
So,
you feel like you get too comfortable or too.
mhm,
That's what I
right.
was telling you earlier in the store. I'm like, it's hard to get out of that mindset when you're here because you know that you gotta still grind. You still gotta work here. You don't have to grind as hard, but you still gotta make some living. You know, make an income. And however way you do that, it depends on you and God. But you still have to have structure. You still have to have timelines and stuff like that you got to meet. It's still the same. It's just not as thorough. I mean, not thorough, but like
The difference is everything is up to you to create your own structure.
like you depending on your own self.
And that's
Not
the
a 9 to
fun
5
part.
to tell you when to come in and clock in.
That's
It's
the
all
fun.
on you.
That's the fun part.
Yeah.
I know Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm giving y'all videos, and
Yeah.
I know I gotta sit down and work my tail off to make sure the videos work. Me and my wife, of course. I'm not taking all credit for nothing, but in the States, it was so much stress.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta go out here and pay these bills first before I can do anything.
Exactly.
That's why that album delayed. You know what I mean? So
Definitely.
Y'all feel like us. I feel like we y'all. Like it's still, we talking to ourselves in a way
Nah,
because
definitely.
we had a lot of the same emotions coming out of here, and it just feel good to connect.
So, I know we got carried away in the conversations. The people want to know how much you all pay for this condo.
Okay, so we definitely overpaying for the condo only because we chose to do an Airbnb. Yes, so we paid $900 for Airbnb technically for a month, and that was for 2.5 months.
Okay.
So it's $900 a month. So altogether, but if you're actually gonna purchase this condo, you can get as low as 3 something. He has a friend that he met. How much he paid?
I think he pays $350, but I think the balcony aspect is gonna add a little more to it. But in all honesty, $450.
Okay.
Oh, that ain't
Yeah,
bad.
like $450, you can get in here.
So you think that's just up to like negotiation pretty much at the end of the day?
For sure.
And because we had our reasons for wanting to do Airbnb, many reasons for wanting to do it, we chose to okay, we may pay it in the front end. We was gonna take them 3 months to figure it out with our tourist visa, figure out what we want to do. But we know when we get that year in, we know exactly what to do and how we're gonna cut the cost and what we were willing to. Because honestly, I wanted my budget to be higher. He was set on we need to go in there paying less than $500 on a condo, and I'm like, no.
That's what I said.
I'm
That's what I said. She told me, no, I can't be in no hood. I can't be in no hood.
Hold on, homie. You my homie now, so I can say this.
Like,
I obviously it do work that way. $450,
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. And it's we not big people, so you know what I mean. It's more than enough space. $450 is decent. Now she's like, no, we can get a villa or a house, and I'm like, but we don't. It's the first year here. We don't need all that. The whole plan
why
was
do
to.
we be
You
okay?
sound
So
like
The whole plan was to come out here and stack up real quick.
Nah, facts. Because I feel like a lot of women, when they come out here, we get it all tied into the homey stuff, like the decor.
The decor.
Oh my god, I went
Aesthetics.
crazy on our first
Aesthetics
place.
for sure.
I went crazy for no reason. I'm just like, they already had a couch there. I'm like, nah, we need this couch. Like,
Hey,
Yeah,
but no,
so-
that
Yeah.
part. But I think that we as women, we do find that because we're both newly married. Even when it came to marriage, there was a lot of things that I feel like my husband put into perspective. I think men just see it a lot more simpler than women.
oh my god.
A lot of our times our emotions definitely get involved because even with our move, there were certain things that we could have done differently.
Yeah.
But I was so emotional. No, I'm done.
I
can't
need this. I
believe
need that.
this.
Yep.
Like all this, and there were certain things that he was like, no. And I'm a very I gotta be moving. I gotta be getting something type of person. He's like, it's gonna get done.
Wait.
Let me think.
That's good. That's a good balance.
It is, but it's irritating too because it's like, no, we need to move on. And he's like,
She's like, he's not moving fast enough. And me, I'm like, sit the fuck down.
right. And it do be that. So
Y'all get out our
You just gotta.
golly.
It's like, man,
Like,
we
let
gotta
'em work,
process.
G. Let 'em work.
We gotta
Let 'em
process.
No, we're not moving hard enough. We're not moving
Exact-
fast enough. We need
that's,
this.
that's the
XYZ.
thing. That's the thing. That's why people say men are more logical thinkers.
Yeah.
Because we understand that it takes time to process a lot of things. You know what I mean?
All right.
That's facts.
You
That's
got-
facts.
you got-
and all that.
That's
You
facts.
gotta process it first. What y'all see what it is for right now, and what's wrong with it, and it needs to be fixed now. We're more like, okay, that's cool. Let's think about it, because there's so many
feel
ways
that.
we're gonna attack this. There's so many ways to skin the cat.
But I'll say this. Y'all do like the way we make homes. So
Yeah.
that shit all
Oh, no.
come into play. You know what I'm saying? Y'all,
Exactly.
y'all like that when,
need-
we
need
throw our
y'all.
little
Yeah,
in it.
we can't live
Yup.
without y'all, man.
Exactly.
But I
So-
do feel like there will be some non-negotiables because in January we do plan on actually getting out the Airbnb. We had enough time in the city to figure out what
Okay.
we like, what we don't like, what we want from our condo, what we don't want. So now we are able to come up with a really good list and a really good price. And I was thinking 800, 1,000, and I'm like, man, I can do this small condo with
Yeah.
us, have the basic necessities of what we need, a place to put our our laptop, a place to do this, that, and the third. As long as we got that, I'm good. We're here to stack. We're here to save.
It took some time for me to get there, but we're there now.
Right.
Then y'all want to experience. Y'all want to go out. Y'all want to travel. Y'all want to,
And
you know,
do.
Yeah,
And do.
that extra 400-500, that's close, man.
that go a long way. That go
Yeah.
a long way.
You're right, you do. So yeah, I think it was smart for us to do the Airbnb, even though it may have cost us on the front end. But in the long run, it's going to help us be able to really find a place that we really like, know what we truly want out of a condo, because we lived in multiple. We like certain things about our last condo that this condo don't have. We like certain things about this condo that the other one didn't have. We can really gather a list and really find our place that we're going to stay for a year.
So do y'all move month to month in each condo, or
No.
how long do y'all stay?
The first condo we actually did for a month, and then I was like, I ain't about to move every month. In my head, I was like, I'm not moving every 3 months.
Yeah.
So now this one's go all the way until we get our actual place next year.
Okay, that's dope.
So this was about 2.5 months. We're gonna leave and go to Vietnam.
Nice.
Yeah, do a border run,
Okay,
go to
okay.
Vietnam.
Wait, how long have y'all been out here?
Since September 3rd.
September 2nd, September 3rd.
When did we come?
We came on the 3rd.
September?
We got here on the 3rd of September.
See, yep, same time.
Dang.
Well, we got here at 11 p.m. September 2nd, so September 3rd.
Ain't y'all border in March?
Oh no,
Well,
y'all
we
gonna
got
talk about
different-
that when we interview y'all.
We got different.
Y'all got DTV.
Oh.
That guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta ask about that.
So I think they got
Wait. Yeah, right. Ask us about yeah. I'm hold on, save us all.
They already did one on there. It's their DTV.
Okay, yeah.
No, we're gonna do. Y'all gonna do ours.
for y'all
Yeah.
people.
Oh yeah.
What was y'all process like with getting y'all education visa?
So we actually we haven't got our education visa yet, and this
Okay.
is why we actually we were on our way last Friday,
We forgot some things.
and we forgot some things. And we was like, what?
This what goes into what we were just talking about.
Yeah,
Patience.
patience.
Okay, yeah.
And so we had already went to a school. We have a video up about getting it. We went to a school. We talked to them. We went to multiple schools and talked to them. And we actually got to sit down with one of the girls, and we know what school we wanted to go to. So we was like, okay, we know what school we wanted to go to. So we was like, okay, we got our extension, and we was like, okay, now the next process is to get our education visa. So this was actually, we tried to go on Friday, I think, or one of these days. It's been a couple of days. We're about to go multiple times. But some wasn't sitting right with us. We was just like, we didn't know. So we stopped and we was like, okay, let's just give it over the weekend, see how we feel. I think we tried to go Friday, but we forgot a whole bunch of stuff. We forgot our passports.
Those be signs.
Exactly. And that's what we felt too. So we went in there, we talked to her, and we realized like, oh, even if we brought our passports and we forgot how we was gonna pay, we was like, what were we thinking? Like, what is on our mind?
It be like that. It be like that.
Yes, we was like, what's on our mind? So we talked to her. We ended up knowing we needed to get our TM30. We needed to have certain things that we wouldn't have had anyway. So we was like, okay, it was still good that we came up here and whatever. So we was like, okay, we'll come Saturday because they open on Saturday. Saturday we woke up and we was just like, we're not ready to move.
Yeah.
We're not ready to move on that for whatever reason. We let the weekend pass. Monday, which was 2 days ago, we was like, okay, we came downstairs. We had to rush out because they was coming to clean our place. We sitting down. We're making sure we have all of our stuff, and we're just like, he's like, I can tell his energy is low, and I'm like, what's up? And he was like, I don't know, I'm not feeling ready. So we just stopped what we're doing. We prayed, and we was just like,
You see? And then as of yesterday, I was like, okay, we can go forward with it now.
yeah. So now this week we do have a couple of things lined up for us, but this week we will go in and get our education visa.
Yeah,
That's nothing but intuition.
yeah,
honestly.
facts. And yes, that too. But right now we're on our tourist visa, so our normal visa that you get for 60 days. We went last week and extended for another 30 days, so it's over December 1st. So that's why we're going to Vietnam. So if we go ahead and do our education visa now, we could be in Vietnam, you know what I mean, for however long, come back, get another tourist visa. By the time that's over with, we'll start school December 30th, you know,
Okay.
and then, but this is one big thing why I was hesitant on it was the re-entries, you know, so our border run would be the last time we could leave the country for 8 months.
We was talking about that earlier.
Wait, I didn't catch it. Say it again.
So basically, whenever y'all do y'all border run and y'all leave, when y'all come back in the country,
When our visa is in effect,
Our education visa.
we have to wait 8 months before we can leave the country again.
so they have to stay for 8 months.
Right.
Okay.
And they don't play that. They don't play that missing days and
You have
they
to
have
be there
canceled
80% of the time.
So that was one of the things where we was like, But then I'm thinking about, I'm like, okay, we didn't plan on going to America the whole time. We're not going back until we're done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it's like, yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
We can still travel here.
Yeah, but we got Chiang Mai, you go to Pattaya, you can
lot
go
of
to
places.
Phuket.
Yep.
Man, you're
PK,
like,
Island.
it's like, let's go ahead and get it, because I really, having another language under my belt is a big thing for me.
Yeah, okay.
And I be wanting to know when y'all talking shit.
So I can talk it back.
We're definitely not talking back.
That's all we know.
Swear to God.
He said, "No, I don't want y'all to know that I know. I just know."
Oh yes, but the education visa, another thing.
Oh,
All the time. But what I was trying to say about the education visa, the not being able to leave, and then also I think we have to do extensions more so than y'all. Do y'all have to get? I don't know if y'all have to get extensions, but
We gotta do 90 days and we gotta do 180 days.
see, ours
Well,
is more.
we'll save that.
Ours
We'll
is 2
save that,
months, 3 months, 2 months, 3 months, like that.
Yeah, so we have to do that more often. Then after 8 months, we have to leave on the education visa, and then we come back and finish our last bit of the class. And also the school that we're going to, they only offer a 14-month program instead of a year or a 14-month program. So yes, so those are some of the differences with the education visa. And you have to pay for, not only do you have to pay for that, you have to pay for all your extensions, and you also have to pay for your books, and you have to pay for exams.
Roughly, how much you thinking that it is around?
So
Ballpark.
with the school, depending on what school you go to is going to determine how many days a week you go to school. You can go 5 days a week, you can go 4 days a week, you can go 3 days a week.
$2,000 for both of us.
Yes, so it's roughly a little less than $2,000.
Every month?
No.
all together.
Oh.
That's for the 14-month program. And
I'm like,
I might as well just go to college
what was
back at
the
home.
reason? What was the reason? No, yeah, that's just for the getting the
Okay.
paying for the class.
That ain't bad.
That ain't bad, yeah.
That ain't
Paying
bad
for
at
our
all.
books.
for up to a year,
Like
right?
14 months,
14
18.
months.
Yeah, that ain't
Yeah.
bad.
Okay.
And then the only thing outside of that we have to pay for is the exam and then the extensions. You know, the extensions are $1,900, but the $30.
I ain't gonna need it.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. But yeah,
So, for someone that's watching and wanting to come to Thailand, what are your advice for them?
be open-minded, have a plan.
Have a plan.
Your plan is not going to always go according to plan, but have a plan. It, like you said, God will fill in the rest.
Yeah, it's easy to deviate when you have a plan. So we know we want to do this. Now we gotta pivot. It's easy to pivot when you know where you're already going. Yeah, be open minded. Also, a lot of people say lower your expectations. I ain't gonna say that. You know what I mean? You know what you'll stand for. You know what you're against. You know, just be yourself and you'll win everywhere.
That's dope, man. Will, I hope y'all enjoyed this conversation as much as we did, man. Definitely been a blessing to connect, with this lovely couple. And we'll definitely have all that information in the bio. Go show love, subscribe, comment.
See, that's that hood stuff they're talking about.
I did this.
Hey, look, that's what you call identity. That's your identity. That's your swag. That's your culture, man.
See, your own wife behave. I appreciate y'all for having us, man.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
All right, let's go.
All right, guys. We out of here.
Thank you.